Good evening. This was a good week for people who lie being revealed as people who lie, who then go on lying or distorting the truth. It began with court documents revealing Fox's Tucker Carlson was privately skeptical of election lies and contemptuous of the former president, texting someone even saying, quote, "I hate him passionately," talking about the former president, even as he indicated to viewers the opposite. And as that news was hitting, a Dominion Voting Systems lawsuit alleging Fox broadcast election lies, Carlson was on the air lying about January 6th.
The crowd was enormous. A small percentage of them were hooligans. They committed vandalism. You've seen their pictures again and again. But the overwhelming majority weren't. They were peaceful, they were orderly and meek. These were not insurrectionists, they were sightseers.
That spectacle using cherry-picked footage House Speaker McCarthy released only to him was just the beginning. The former president went on a social network without any evidence at all, claimed that city, state, and federal prosecutors are practicing, quote, good old election interference, all caps. And then there was something else that happened that didn't get as much attention but is important, and it involves lies told by Jenna Ellis, one of the former president's 2020 election lawyers. She's the one next to Sidney Powell in this video, behind Rudy Giuliani at the press conference, you may remember, where his head seemed to be leaking motor oil. What follows is a sampling of the lies she told about the 2020 election that she is now admitting were lies.
Hillary Clinton still has not conceded the 2016 election.
We have affidavits from witnesses. We have voter intimidation. We have the ballots that were manipulated. We have all kinds of statistics that show that this was a coordinated effort in all of these states to transfer votes either from Trump to Biden, to manipulate the ballots, to count them in secret.
The election was stolen and President Trump won by a landslide. President Trump is right that there was widespread fraud in this election. We have at least 6 states that were corrupted, if not more, through the voting systems, when we know that President Trump won in a landslide. The outcome of this election is actually fraudulent, it's wrong, and we understand that when we subtract all of the illegal ballots, you can see that President Trump actually won in a landslide.
We have over 500,000 ballots that were cast illegally.
So we knew those were lies then, but now, under pressure, she's admitted it. Take a look. This is a court document that she herself signed, Jenna Lynn Ellis, in the Colorado disciplinary action against her. A sworn statement. In it, she admits that she knowingly misrepresented the facts in those specific clips that we just played. They were part of a stipulation she made as part of an agreement to accept censure and pay a small fine in a disciplinary proceeding brought against her in Colorado. And what did she do afterwards, after she admitted that she, quoting from the document now, quote, made the following misrepresentations while serving as counsel for the Trump campaign and personal counsel to President Trump? She went on Twitter right after signing that and misrepresented what she'd just sworn to, tweeting, quote, "I would never lie. Lying requires intentionally making a false statement. I never did that, nor did I stipulate to or admit that," which is splitting hairs at best. In that same document, the one she signed, she agreed that the sanction she got is merited when lawyers, quote, knowingly engage, end quote, in, quote, conduct that involves dishonesty, fraud, deceit, or misrepresentation. Unless knowingly lying is in any way meaningful way different than intentionally lying in any meaningful way, then for all intents and purposes, she's now intentionally lying about being disciplined for knowingly lying. Do you get that?